This divisional leader is entering a series versus their closest competition.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco. In now, Tiny Johnson. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. Scooped up to Gordon for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready for another chance? Tiny Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Johnson.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes
back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Carlos Santana.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. From maybe opening this thing up a bit.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Ready once again, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is into center. Not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Dodgers lead it. Digging in to try it again, Tiny Johnson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the drive out to right center field. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 6-1.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Carlos Santana.
Hey, it's your pitch.
A very big lead from second. Now the pitch, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. Dodgers out in front, 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Tiny Johnson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight.
8 runs, 9.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Madison Bumgarner starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
You know, I'm excited to watch this guy pitch. He's got over 200 strikeouts on the season. With that comes a lot of innings. He's very durable, almost like a throwback type of guy. So watching him execute his game plan is...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Madison Bumgarner. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tiny Johnson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Get down, get down.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
And he'll step off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Johnson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Murillo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Nobody.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
In is Jorge Soler, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Right fielder,
low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
So stepping in, Tiny Johnson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Johnson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Forsythe.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him.
Now at the plate, Tiny Johnson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 44 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Hey, we got one.
Now batting, third baseman, Alvin Anthony.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with the winning record.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Julio Urias records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Striding into the box, Tiny Johnson. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team.
Moustakas.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Digging in to try it again, Tiny Johnson. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. O'Brien is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Hey, let's go, big dog.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Tiny Johnson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Tiny Johnson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final.
3 runs.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium. Stepping in, Tiny Johnson. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tiny Johnson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
2 out, bases loaded.
Come on, big guy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. O'Brien is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers. Striding in once again, Tiny Johnson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Johnson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Seager is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And not in time as the run scores. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NFL. Ready once again, Ben Casto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ben Casto.
Popped high in the air. Johnson on the move. And that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on. Digging in once again,
now
Tiny Johnson.
Third baseman, Tiny Johnson.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Trumbo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him a 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. Casto on the grass, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
So stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Escobar relay to first in time, and just like that, trying to pick things up where we left off. Tiny Johnson. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Trumbull rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Casto into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Runs on 3. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 0-2, here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Johnson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taking advantage of nearly every opportunity.
And this one concludes at a 10-7. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers. Dale Earnhardt, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out, and I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Leading off for Biloxi.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Valentin. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Robert Marte is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball. Back to back. You talk about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
At the plate, Pablo
Batting
Sanchez comes
First
off an
baseman.
0 for 4 in
Pablo
last night's ball game.
Sanchez.
He's set and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in, Jim Stinson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
0-2.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Yeah, we got one here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Rico Cervantes is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
3-2.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Feliz charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Rico Cervantes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Dallas Adair. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Feliz onto the grass, one away. Stepping into the box, Cody Reyes. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Batting ninth, catcher Juan Ibanez.
Standing in now, Juan Ibanez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Third inning, no score to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Valentin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Valentin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
0-1, here it comes. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Robert Marte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Pablo Sanchez, as he puts it on the ground to third. Wilcox is up with it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So striding in, Jim Stinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jim Stinson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And a curveball taken for strike two. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for
Bryant Lopez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lopez.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Rico Cervantes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Chopped weakly to the left. Wilcox gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So digging in now, Cody Reyes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The batter, catcher, Juan Ibanez.
Into the box now, Juan Ibanez. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box, Ricky
hitter.
Valentin. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Fielder,
yeah, 10. Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now a flare out toward right center. Cortez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Digging in once again, Pablo Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Left fielder.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Jim Stinson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. King is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryant Lopez. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shut. Striding in once again, Rico Cervantes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hey, no outs here.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Looking to send him packing again. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Dallas Adair.
Dallas Adair is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Popped high in the air. Feliz is there for it.
I got it, I go.
And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cody Reyes. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one.
Reyes.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Andres Quezada enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Andres Quezada.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Biscuits earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Dale Earnhardt earns his 5th winner of the year as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Zach Dykes records the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Your attention, please.
Digging
Now,
in to try it
pitching for the
again,
lookout,
Ruben Alderson.
number 69.
He'll be charged with trying to get on board
Harris.
leading off the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game
Third
down.
baseman, Willie Franco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ready for another chance. Johnny Nunez. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Nunez.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career.